Let me ask you a question. Can I show you something that really messed me up? Like this ribbon. This represents 100 years. 100 years. And depending on the time you're watching this, you've probably already lived, you know, a third of that. And so this piece is gone. And so this is approximately 80 years. But most people, we don't even make it to 80. So now we're left with this. And this represents the time you have left. The time you have left. And you see, that really, really hit me, because when we look at the statistics today and how do you want to live this life? We talk about that a lot, or you hear these motivational speakers on all these platforms. It's like, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want to live this life? How do you want to leave a legacy? All of those things. And yet right now, I think, well, no matter how you want to live your legacy, no matter what you want to leave behind, or how you want to live your life and spend your time and do those things, like God bless America, we have the freedom to do that. Yet, if you can't get up in the morning and have energy, if you are on multiple medications, at the end of the day, if you don't have your health, unfortunately, most people are living in a world where they're one crisis away from being medically bankrupt, because they live in this world of the sick care model. You see, what we have today isn't healthcare, it's sick care. What does your insurance pay for? It pays for you to not be dying. That's essentially it. And I want you to hear me. I want you to hear this loud and clear. Medications can save a life, but they can never promote health. And you see, that's why I'm talking to you today. This is why I want you to drive this home, because there's three things you can do when you have a health problem. There's literally three things. And unfortunately, so many people that you, probably your family members, so many people you love and you care about, are suffering needlessly because they're stuck in this model of saying, hey, the first two things, I'm going to ignore it. Listen, I grew up in Nebraska. I know, rub some dirt on it, shut your mouth about it. Like, you can ignore the symptoms, or you can cover them up. Drugs, medications, surgery after surgery, like all of these things, it's a failed system for health. It is a failed system for health. And how do I know that? Is because right now in the United States, we consume over 75% of the world's prescription drugs. And yet we're only 5% of the population. And you think, well, man, with all the advancements in technology and all the drugs that we take, we should be like the healthiest in the world. No, we're one of the sickest. Johns Hopkins did a report on saying the most industrialized countries, who ranks the healthiest? We were dead last in overall life expectancy. In 2000, back in 2000, life expectancy for children born in the year 2000 and after actually dipped for one of the first times in history. Now, why is this frustrating? Because I want you to live your life healthy. I want you to live your life with an advantage. I want you to be healthier, happier, more productive. This is what I think about constantly. Constantly. This is my purpose. This is what God made me to do this work. This is what I do. And when we have this sick care model where people are stuck in ignoring it or covering up the symptoms, did you know the average drug has 70 side effects? Yeah, this is the part at the end of the drug commercial. By the way, there's only 2 countries that can promote drugs on TV. It's the United States and New Zealand. All other countries realize the detrimental effects to the healthcare system and the money it costs. The number one cause of bankruptcy is medical problems, because we ignore and we cover up. So what's the third thing? It's called getting to the cause. Getting to the cause. If you're still watching this long, it's like, why should you even listen to me? Listen, the reality for most people, I promise you, doesn't have to be for you. And why can I be confident and certain in knowing that? Because over 16 years in natural healthcare, we've built the #1 natural healthcare destination in Southwest Minnesota. Over 250,000, 250,000 personal visits for me over the last 16 years. Listen, testimony after testimony about avoiding surgery, getting their life back, more energy, beating obesity, beating the lifestyle diseases that 3 out of 4 people are dying from in the United States today. What's a lifestyle disease? It's because of our choices. Our choices are literally killing us. So remember, this is gone. This probably is gone. This is what you have left. What are you going to do about it? Because if you continue to do what you've always done, you're going to continue to get what you've always gotten. And there will be one day where you wake up and there's no more getting the things to be had. Time is ticking. So I really want to encourage you, wherever you're seeing this, check out our health services menu. Find out, what are your goals? What are you giving up right now based on your health and how you're living? That's the key question. And what are you going to do about it to make some change? If you need help, contact us. This is what we do. This is what we're here for. We love and appreciate you. You deserve the advantage life.